Moody's had placed South Africa's sovereign credit rating under a 90-day review for a possible downgrade in November last year. Now the rating agency has given the country some reprieve from downgrading it to junk status. It has kept the country's sovereign debt ratings at Baa3, which is one notch above sub-investment grade. Moody's is optimistic that the new political leadership has a more transparent and predictable policy framework, and that the country is on track to enhance the financial viability of state-owned enterprises and improve their governance levels.
Essentially, they have basically interpreted the political changes that have taken place in the last couple of months and the very speedy actions taken to try and address the problem of corruption and state capture and the deterioration in our institutional landscape by Ramaphosa. They've interpreted those moves as very positive and have basically suggested that if Ramaphosa keeps working to address those weaknesses of the past, we could suddenly start seeing a virtuous circle of higher economic growth.
Business Leadership South Africa has welcomed Moody's announcement, but says more needs to be done to deal with the socio-economic challenges facing the country. It believes that the post-budget international investor roadshow undertaken by government, business and labor has borne much fruit.
It's time for us to actually press on and deal with all the issues that have led to the downgrading to almost junk status of our country. And those things include fixing state-owned enterprises, particularly SARS, Eskom and others, dealing with corruption, dealing with state capture, but most importantly, bringing about policy certainty in the market, addressing issues where there's been huge disputes between government and, for example, the mining sector around the mining charter.
But the country is not out of the woods yet for the long term. Moody's has urged government to move swiftly to implement policy reforms that have been articulated in the State of the Nation address in order to ensure that the country's economic and fiscal prospects are sustained. Naledi Matlapeng, SABC News, Johannesburg.